Kamusta? Maganda gabi sa inyo lahat. How are we? I'll just get this sorted out. I feel like I've got a halo over my head. How are we all? Yes, brownouts in the Philippines. Wow, it happens. Sometimes when you least expect it. I've been caught up in quite a few back home when we've been in the old area of Cebu, and it was very hot, so we had a hot day, and they shut the power down for about 3 hours at one time. I think it was about 11 o'clock in the morning to about 6 in the afternoon, so people could get themselves organised, get their dinners organised. So, if you don't have a generator, which costs really in the Philippines not as much as what they cost here in Australia or America, but having a generator can help a lot with power source for your fridges, your fans, and you're better off buying a diesel because diesel lasts a lot longer. So it makes it a lot easier to prepare things and get things organised, like dinner, having the lights on so you can see what you're doing, and organising things. So, it makes life a lot more simpler. We'll be getting a generator for God when we start to build up there, which will make it a lot easier. If you don't have these things, you've got to make do, and sometimes the power can come back on short notice, and you could be with the power until about 9 o'clock, and then they'll turn it off again. We had like 2 brownouts in one day, and then you might get 3 days in a row where you have brownouts. Depends on the time of day. I think last time, back in 2010, we had a brownout at 12 o'clock in the afternoon, only went to about 3 in the afternoon, so that wasn't too bad. Then all of a sudden at night time, you'll cop a brownout around about 2 o'clock in the morning, and it's still hot outside, and it's probably been a stinker of a day, and you could be just laying there and sleeping, and then next minute your pores of your skin opens up and you're sweating, and that's what wakes me up. So I ended up waking up. Arlene was at work. She started at 7 and finished at 7 in the morning. So she missed, because the big manufacturing companies have generators, so they don't notice it so much. But when you are in the Burrungi um, area, you don't tend to have that sort of power supply. They can cut it off without notice. It was funny one day I'm just sitting back. It was tea time. Then all of a sudden the lights went out, and Mum's rushing around to get a candle for candles for the um, table, and she's getting dinner on. They could see out where they were because they had the stove on, so it made it a lot easier to cook because the light of the um, outside with the burners going, and the other where we had the pot over the top, and we had the sticks with the fire burning. You could see a lot better, and they just had a little candle lying here and candle up high away from the wall on a shelf, specially made, um, which was down a bit, so you could see while you were cooking. So that was good. Um, but yeah, 2 o'clock in the morning, not good. Your pores of your skin open up and the sweat comes out, and that's what wakes you up overnight. But these things happen in the Philippines unless you've got a generator to supply. Hey, it's always interesting in the Philippines. Yes, yes, David, how are you? Kumusta? Maganda gabi sa inyo lahat. But I love it there. I just enjoy the thing because we're in Suck Bar, which was around the other side, head, heading back to um, Lapu-Lapu. Um, they were in a little area, and that's good, David and Luann. Oh, Laura, sorry. Um, yeah, back around from, if you were going from Maribago, you were going past our area, and we were just off that little road. We used to call it Little Mikado, which was good. I must stop doing that move where the light is. I think the light's above me, and oh no, it's there. And we have little Snowy. She's just behind me here. I'm not moving the cord because I've got the cord in the phone to keep the power on the phone at the moment. But no, we don't have brownouts in Australia anymore, thank goodness. Which is great. Um, so what's been going on? I'm sorry to hear about your little puppy dog, David, on the last time we were talking on your live. I didn't realise until you had said that you lost your other little dog. I hope you're feeling better. It's not easy to lose a loved one. Yeah. Yeah, don't help. Oh, wow. I know Minnesota had a big tornado go through them and wipe out everything. Jesus, if you really don't living in Australia, because we only get cyclones. Oh, that's not good. I know I had to put. We had two Roddies. Uh, one uh, Tara was 8 years old. She had a heart attack. She was coming down from the clothesline and just died where she was. I saw her the next day and came out and didn't see where she was. And oh, we're good. We're good. We're good. Um, Casey, I had taken nothing worse than taking your Roddy down to the vet and having her put down because of her back legs. That was Casey. And now we've got Snowy, who's just behind me here. She's sleeping on our bed. Keeps us nice and warm. A bed warmer. No, we're good. We're good. Harleen went into the city today. She had to go in for a meeting with her boss because apparently they're not renewing their contract in there now. So she's got to look for work, and her boss is going to look for her, but she's going to have 2 weeks off, which is good. It'll do her good. She's due for her holidays, so she'll have 2 weeks off. So we're pretty well okay. CJ went to bed because I told him bedtime, um, and that was it. I think 10 o'clock. She he was playing on his Galaxy pad and said, "Come on, mate. Just because it's the weekend doesn't mean you can stay up all night." So uh, early to bed, and I'll have to go to bed early tomorrow night because school Monday. I've got to get up at 4:30 in the morning tomorrow to take my brother to the airport because they're flying up to Queensland just as well. It's only a 2 hour air flight. But no, we're good. We're good. I didn't do much today. I just pretty well much relaxed on the couch, looking at a few videos on YouTube. Out, Outdoor story, which is good. Oh, nice. That's good. Oh, good. Good one, Dave. That should be great. Um, you know, I sort of wasn't quite sure whether I'd do a live tonight, but I thought, yeah, better because I can't keep putting them off if I'm not feeling, if I'm too tired or that. So I thought, well, I'll come on and do a live and see how everybody's going, what everyone's up to. But yeah, like I say, it's not easy having your favourite pets pass away. You have them for like 8 or 9 or 10 years, and then uh, you look at it in our life that dogs are like. I think Snowy's about 97 in human life, and you forget that from when they're a puppy, you sort of can't work out how old they are. They say, oh, they're 1 year old, they're 2 year old. And then they get up to 13, and in dog years, that's like human years is like 97 years old. So, I've been close to our first puppy mum and dad had was a corgi, was a Welsh corgi, and that was Shani, Roxy. Is this vertical that way or that way? I thought this was what you call landscape. Oh, must do away with this hang. Oh, because the bedroom light's just above here, and every time I turn around, the um, thing goes off. But yeah, Snowy's just here. She's just sleeping, relaxing. But no, look, I'd hate to lose her because she's been really good. Snowball, Snowy. She's enjoys a pat and a rub and has fun and loves to um, thing. I thought this live stream was horizontal. Is that horizontal? Landscape and portrait is how I work. But yeah, look, we've had quite a fair few brownouts in the Philippines, and it's not good at 2 o'clock in the morning. I can tell you that when you get trying to get to sleep and you got the fan on, then all of a sudden it just goes, you know, you sort of wake up and you wipe your hand and it's all wet because the sweat perspire in there. And like some of those days have been like 40 degree, and the only time they cool down and being under a tin roof, corrugated tin roof, it's just like 28 inside, and you know, if you go outside, you're copping the mosquitoes. So we have the mosquitoes down in the net, those coils, tiger coil things you like, and they last. They keep the mosquitoes out of the house. And then you have the little lizards go across the roof. Oh God, it's fun. Even better living out in the province because you don't see them as much out there. But we will soon when we start to build. I've got the what do you call it? Um, some people call it a footprint. I call it a floor plan for our house. And I've just done the top story of the floor plan. We're going to build like a Queenslander, but at the moment I'm just researching materials, uh, uprights, poles, whether they be bamboo, whether they be steel. I got told, Scoot B was telling me that bamboo, use bamboo, because the termites don't like bamboo for some unknown reason. I thought that it was a little bit funny, but not at what he said. But I didn't think that I thought termites would love bamboo, but they don't apparently. And there's when you're building a house in a province and you've got a cement floor, best thing to do is use engine oil on the concrete to stop the ants and termites going up to the house and burrowing into the cement or into the wood timber. So you can to stop that. It's best to just use engine oil with a paintbrush, old car engine oil, and just paint the corners around the house with the paintbrush with engine oil, and it should stop them. And then you spray the corners of your house with insect repellent. It tends to help as well there too. So yeah, it's based on a Queenslander here in Australia, up on stilts, and we could probably put the sleeping accommodation downstairs, and you just use upstairs for your cooking and stuff like that. Living room, sitting and watching telly, and the views we from where we were at the time, the um, coconut palms weren't up so high. You could see across the Cebu and Danao, and now you're lucky to see over the horizon because they've grown so much. We have big power lines going across. Oh, they will. Ooh. Well, that cuts that off my list, doesn't it? Oh, okay. But I know you can, when you start building, you just put the coconut lumber or bamboo, so to speak. We would use the bamboo in the corner as support uprights. Um, I think cocoa lumber is probably going to be the best, and we'll just use engine oil or paint them with engine oil before we put them into the ground. That way, it'll stop them getting onto the through the timber, so we don't need a house falling down on us. But you can use, I suppose, you can use steel too. We just got to work out the prices on what it costs to use timber and um, bamboo and steel. I was watching Outdoor Story. Yeah, engine oil does a real good job. If you paint them and you're putting them in straight away, and termites don't like engine oil. They hate it. They don't like it. But for the uprights, and I suppose you can um, use them for your floor, and just make sure that you have them all done, all painted, all inserted into the holes and then cement around, and it'll keep them straight, and you got no problems. Um, Same with your floors. When you're putting them across from one wing to the other, and then the opposite way. So I was watching today, Outdoor Story, young 17-year-old girl out in the woods doing survival, building her little hut that she had. Uh, Have a look at it, Dave. See what you think. See what you reckon. It's called Outdoor Story. You have fun. Enjoy. I got to do that sometime tomorrow. Shopping to the house. Enjoy, mate. And I love to Laurelie and you guys. Take it easy. Enjoy, and we'll catch up with you later. I only go for about uh, from 12 till 1 o'clock, and that's about it. Um, just an hour show. I do of a night time, over Saturday night. So I'll let you know when the next one's on. But yeah, that's basically check out that Outdoor Story. It's called. She's a 17-year-old girl, and she teaches or shows you survival techniques. Shows you how to build a house. She was building a lakeside one with her sister. But very interesting. Very the way she does it, the tools that she uses, just a handsaw and a little, like a corkscrew, but thick. It's about that thick. And she uses that to put like a piece of timber in. She cuts out little like pieces of dowel round and taps them in after she's done the hole, and then she'll cut a little bit off them. And using mud on the roof, watering, similar to cement, really, basically. Does it, chops the dirt away, and then shovels it up into a pile like we do with cement, and then just pour the water in and mix it up with a shovel. She stands on it and steps in it, and it makes it like a cement type base, because that sort of clay has like a cement type powder in the dirt. So I can't think of the name of it, guys. But when I think about it, I'll let you know. But I did hear about that today out of what they why clay doesn't if when you put it mix it up like cement and you render it, it's sort of makes the rainwater bead off it if you're smoothing it. So it's sort of got like a cement powder in dirt, so it's already naturally in there. which makes it easy to do. But she's very interesting. She's done about three of them, and cutting up the timber and how she goes about it. It's just interesting to watch her. I don't know her name, but I know the channel's called Outdoor Story, and it's been good, and learning a lot from it in the way of building. Um, whether you're building a hut or whether you're building a house, uh, especially with making a fire inside your house. She has this long shovel type thing, and that uh, she uses to like she's gone into the side of the hill and she's put the house up, butted it up against the hill. Um, she's made the fireplace out of mud brick, and like everything that doing it with mud brick, uh, setting your bricks out, then the mud and I find that hard to explain, but anyway, let's just go with the flow, eh? And when you mix up your mud and shovel out the dirt, you put it in a pile and you dig a little hole like you do with cement and pour water in it and then mix it up. And she stands in it like standing in wine grapes and makes it soggy with her bare feet. It's quite natural and quite good for your feet too, I'd say. And once she's done that, then she just shovels a little bit into bowls and then just throws them on the roof and then just smooths them down. And like when it rains, the water just uh, drips off. It's like it's got a natural thing. Just runs off the dirt, and she renders the roof with the mud, and it looks good. Really does look good. So it's worth watching and worth taking a look at. I've been, I sort of think, well, maybe we can use a bit of that in our house plans, whether you're doing hollow block. Um, I was thinking the other day, um, I could make up a mud brick frame. So you put the mud in the frame and then smooth it out. So you'd probably need to make probably 8 of them with like that by like that with and join the timber together, make like a rectangle. That's what I was trying to get at. Make like a rectangle, and that way, and then you just pour the dirt in there and moisten it, and then once it dries, you tap it out and or tap the side of the thing so the brick slides out, and you make a lot of those and try it that way. Even if you pour your cement in that frame and make cement bricks out of it, like hollow block, and makes it easier to do it in like a brick form. They wouldn't be so heavy, wouldn't be so because they're sort of like that rectangle frame, and you could make uh, a long two timbers straight like that, lengthwise. I'm talking about here, and have little areas and just pour your cement in each rectangle position spot, and once it dries, you just tap the thing out, and then go and make another one. So you could do it that way, or you could make yourself or get yourself a um, hollow block type thing where you pour the cement into it and then just let it dry, and they come out like uh, the hollow block machines they use to make hollow blocks. You can make your own, and be a lot easier to do it that way, I suppose. So, and it cut your costs, but I think getting two pieces of long timber and putting like six rectangles, making six rectangles like that, and putting and pour your cement in. It should work out really good that way. So yeah, it's just trial and error when you're building a house to do things like that. Make up your frames for things what you want, and make up your frames for your hollow block, and then you can pour your cement into the little things and make your own blocks. It'd be easier, I suppose, and make sure that they're dry, and you can start building your house that way with your hollow blocks, and you use your cocoa lumber for your horizontals, and your verticals. Your beams go up like that and across, and yeah. So I'm gonna look at things like that, and get that all sorted out, and get a generator for cooking and lights and stuff. So that should be easier. But yeah, we got a little bit. We got one we own. Well, when I mean we own, I mean Arlene and I own 400 square metres up at So Good. So we will start building on that once we survey the land, and because we've got clear title on all of them, so we'll just get the surveyor in to come in and survey out our land so we can map out where our fence line's going to be, and then we can put our house where we want it and get that sorted out. So it's one of those things you need to plan for, but like I say, with you need generator, and the best generators are diesels. They last longer, the fuel lasts longer, and depends, like what you're going to use it for too as well. If you're using it to power up tools and stuff like that, it's good. If you're using it for power just for the house, that's even good. You can build yourself a little generator room uh, inside the kitchen or outside and make a storage room which can be accessible from the kitchen, um, and you don't have any stress when you make sure you use all your if you're coming back to Australia or America, you just make sure you use all your generator fuel and that, so you got nothing left in it. And when you come back, you just get some diesel fuel and pour it back in and start it back up again. They start pretty good. And they last a lot longer than unleaded or petrol. But their power supply, they can you can even go all day and into the next day if you're careful in how you use it. So that makes it a lot easier for yourselves, and you don't have to rely on government power. You can do solar if you know how to, if you're an electrician, you know how to wire it up and know what you're doing, you've got no problems. I think it's great, and I think that that's what we'll do. I will also work out what do you call it? Getting all the frameworks made for hollow block, and timbers, whether we do it with timber or whether we do it with steel. We can do it with steel, which would be a stronger support, I suppose, when I look at it on the cement slab, or cutting to the ground and have a retaining wall at the back. So we can have a little walkway at the back of the house, because the kitchen's up that back end of the house. So it will work out a lot better with what we want to do. So as I said, I've got the floor plans made up for this Queenslander, and it'll be probably head height or car height, maybe four-wheel drive height, so we can get a car in underneath, and we could probably put the bedrooms on downstairs and have the living area upstairs so it's cooler downstairs to sleep. So we'll work that out. But yeah, laundry, will be downstairs, which is easier. So if you have your bedrooms downstairs and your laundry, it's not far to take the clothes um, to the laundry and your um, clothesline out the back, and which would be probably a line from the house to a tree or a pole, and three three lines running out and lengthwise, so you can put your clothes on and make up some pegs to put your clothes on. It'll work out all right. So we've got a few things to organise and get sorted out when we start building. So I'm looking forward to it. Anyway, guys, this has been Scott Expat in the Philippines. I'm going to shut off now because I have to get up early to take my brother to the airport. So we'll catch you later. Enjoy. Remember, life is good. Take care, and we'll see you soon. Bye for now. What's up, you?